Hello and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's the Chicago Bulls taking on the Seattle SuperSonics. And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Harper is out there with Jordan. Then it's Pippen. Then it's Longley. And it's Rodman in the power forward. He dishes it to Pippen. Harper against Payton. And a wide open look for Jordan. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And when we think about the excitement that Jordan brings to the game, but what about the offensive fundamentals? The man is a perfectionist.
Kemp. Here's Johnson. Good work defensively by Rodman.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Changing ends quickly, he's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Now here's Payton. Payton makes another fantastic move.
That's a perfect reverse, using the backboard as his friend, drew the defender in, and just slipped it to the other side.
Lets a floater go. A shot by Jordan, no good. Here's Seattle. Payton left side, shoots over Harper, off the left rim and out.
Just a bit of a rut here early, just 1 of 4 so far.
Here's Jordan. Sweet little floater. Jordan's got his third basket of the night right there. Jordan's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Payton outside. 20 feet out. That doesn't go either for Payton.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
And the dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
And it's Seattle with the ball. The Bulls getting the bucket. Here's Hawkins. Percy Hawkins knocks it down.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
Pippen misses. Shrimp against Pippen. A 3 ball. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Sonics trail by 6. Payton surveying the floor. Pass to Hawkins. Shrimp against Pippen. Fade away. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. And that's going to be a travel. Perkins, he's checked in for Seattle. Wennington, he's checked in for the Bulls. Kerr comes in for Ron Harper. Here's Payton. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Pippen with the steal. Up top, Kerr. Covered by Payton. Outside, Rodman. Pass to Wennington. Outside, Jordan. The pass to Wennington. Just 5 on the clock. That shot missing. And it's the Sonics taking it the other way. Here's Hawkins. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
You have to love the approach Payton takes to the game. An exceptional passer who does a great job with distributing the basketball.
Now here's Pippen. Lobs it up for Jordan. And the dunk by Jordan.
And you know how that play's gonna end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
Kerr against Payton. Shoots from 14. Here's Perkins. Rebounded by Rodman.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Schrempf against Pippen. He feeds it to Rodman. The second chance effort. It's hauled in by the Sonics. Hersey Hawkins on the wing. Guarded by Jordan. Stolen. And it's Pippen with the jam.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
Yeah, the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
Big group substitution here for Seattle. Brakowski, he's checked in for Kemp. Wingate comes in for Detlef Schrempf. Askew's checked in for Hersey Hawkins. And it's McMillan in for Gary Payton. Simpkins, he's checked in for the Bulls. Kukoc comes in for Scottie Pippen. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Kukoc against Wingate. Outside for Jordan. With some arc, he lays it in. Jordan's got 12 points in the game.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Here's McMillan. Pass to Brakowski. That shot off the mark. Kerr with it. Pass to Wennington. Outside Jordan. The 3. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Chicago's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, their effort on the defensive end has set the tone for this game.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
Here's Askew. Brakowski is out there with Perkins. Then there's Askew, and it's McMillan, and it's Wingate in at the 3 spot. They're the group for Seattle starting the second. The SuperSonics shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
Vincent Askew. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far.
Kukoc against McMillan. Passes to Kerr. Here's Bushler. Back to Kerr. Bulls moving the ball around. Clock at 4. Kukoc pass to Wennington. Here's Simpkins, covered by Perkins. A nice shot by Simpkins.
Second chances are a great measure of what a team is doing in terms of their effort on a nightly basis, and that was some serious effort there.
Kerr against McMillan. There's the pass to Perkins. Here is Brakowski. Pass to Askew. Here's the three. Seattle with a fresh shot clock. Wingate passes to Burkowski. Here's Askew. It's Perkins atop the key. Rebounded by Wennington. The Bulls leading by 9. Bushler, the pass to Kerr. Here's Simpkins, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Here's Burkowski, and once again off the mark by Seattle. On the wing, Kukoc, covered by Wingate. Here's Simpkins, and it's Perkins with the rebound. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Kerr against McMillan. Simpkins passes to Kerr. Outside, Kukoc. It's good. Kukoc has got the lead up to 13 now for Chicago. And here are the SuperSonics now. Here's the floater. And it's McMillan missing.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Kukoc can't get it to go.
He'd love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Wingate passes to Perkins. Here's McMillan. Here is Wingate, defended by Kerr. Here is Wingate. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. From deep. Seattle missing again.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-up, so maybe just a step too far.
Next trail by 13. Inside. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. Here's Kerr. Not going to go that time. And it's the SuperSonics taking it the other way. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
And the SuperSonics making a change here. Johnson's checked in. The Bulls also changing it up. Longley comes in for Wennington, and it's Harper in for Steve Kerr. Now here's Kukoc. This is the most they've led by, 13 points. Simpkins, rebound by Johnson.
And that's why he's not a top option for them right now offensively. They still cannot trust him even on those easy shots, Kevin.
Here is Wingate. Pass to Askew. Passes it to McMillan. Fires for three. The rebound by Simpkins. Simpkins got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Longley, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Seattle calls timeout.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Big group substitution here for Seattle. Sean Kemp, he's checked in for Burkowski. Schrempf comes in for Askew. Percy Hawkins checked in for Wingate. And it's Payton in for McMillan. Then for the Bulls, Dennis Rodman. He's checked in for Simpkins. Pippen comes in for Tony Kukoc. And it's Jordan in for Bushler. Now the Bulls with it. They've got an 8-0 run. Here's Harper. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And I enjoy watching Harper as he fends off the contact. Awesome at just finding those little cracks in the defense and exploiting them.
Now here's Kemp. Chicago grabs the miss. Rodman's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Oh, wow!
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Here's Payton. Kept alive. Tipped away. Here's Jordan. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Gary Payton.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good. Sonics trail by 20. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Now the Bulls with it. They've gone on a 13-0 run. Outside, Rodman. Down low, here's Jordan. Gets it to go for bucket number 8. He's taken just 10 shots.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Hey, yo, right here.
Payton against Harper. Payton outside. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Here's Pippen. And the shot is good. Pippen's got his 3rd basket of the night.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And we'll be back with you shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. There. And I'm Kevin Harlan. Chicago holding the upper hand after the first 2 quarters. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny?
Well, how about that ball move? That was a true definition of team basketball. All 5 guys moving, all guys rotating, everyone touching the ball, a bunch of assists, tons of easy baskets. It gives everyone on the floor confidence when you're playing like that.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Their field goal percentage reminds me of Kenny's breath. Brutal. Not reading the defense, not getting enough quality looks. They need to make major changes because the system they ran in the first half was not working.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The 3rd quarter just about to get started.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What a game we're seeing from Michael Jordan.
The burst he's had when going at the rim has been fantastic. A lot of strong finishes through 2 quarters.
This is why the best athletes in the world play this game. If he finds a hole, he rips through and throws it down.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. 3rd quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Taking a look at the Bulls. We've got Longley. Harper's out there with Jordan. Then it's Pippen, and it's Rodman in at the 4. The SuperSonics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
2 shots.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
That's good from Peyton.
Peyton, a super vocal guy, constantly talking up a storm, always trying to get into the heads of the opposition.
And both free throws good for Peyton. The Bulls leading by 22. Pippen is doubled. Knocked away to the paint. Rodman. And then Rodman with the dunk.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Hawkins passes to Peyton. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
And that'll make a pair of turnovers for him in just the last few minutes. So he's got to be a little bit more deliberate with the ball out there.
Hawkins against Jordan. Outside Pippen. Jordan the pass to Longley. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pippen with the bucket.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
And so Peyton will bring it up for the Seattle SuperSonics. Here's the lob to the hoop. It's tipped. It's stolen by Rodman. Here's the break. Here's Jordan. And that one drops for him. Jordan's got 19 points.
And there it is again. They get careless with the basketball, and immediately it costs them.
Peyton passes to Hawkins. Back to Peyton. Over Harper. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Clock at 6. Pippen against Johnson. And it's Pippen missing. Guys, we've seen a lot of turnovers in this one.
Yeah, focus, focus, focus. Just make the simple play.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3.
They need to stop this run.
You know what, Kev? I think it's time to switch some things up, either by going to your bench or with a different look defensively to disrupt their rhythm.
Now here's Peyton. From the top of the key, and he drops that one in. Peyton's got 6.
Well, there it is. 0 of 3 to start the half, and finally something finds its way through the net.
And here's Jordan outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And there's the pass to Peyton. Offensive rebound, Sonics. Here's Schrempf. No good with the layup.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, last season the G League tested out an expansion of the clear path rule. Now that expansion is making its way to the NBA. It should discourage those intentional fouls that slow up teams on the fast break. Fans wanted it, and analysts clamored for it. That will allow the amazing athletes in this league more opportunities to show what they can do on the fast break.
You're right, David. A welcome change. Thank you. And here's Jordan outside. Trains the three-pointer. Jordan's got 12 points in just the second half.
Flat out taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Pass to Schrempf. Harper against Payton. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
And that one's good by Pippen.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Here's Payton. That doesn't go either for Payton.
This has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
They are just killing him on the interior.
.44 seconds left in the third. Here's Kemp. Offensive rebound. Johnson gets the bucket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Pippen. He's got 12. Over Schrempf. Pippen kicks to Rodman. Outside Jordan. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Harper, no good. Now Hawkins. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, just trying to anticipate Hawkins' next move there. The defender gets caught a little out of position.
The Sonics have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Two shot.
The first free throw is good. Several teams changing it up here. And so Hawkins drills both of them. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the third. That one doesn't drop. And so it's the Chicago Bulls going to the break, holding an enormous 36-point lead. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. Back to the action after this word. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got McMillan. Askew is out there with Burkowski. Then it's Wingate, and it's Perkins in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Hits. Count that one from Simpkins.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Pass to Burkowski. With the fadeaway. No good that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. Kukoc against Perkins. Puts it up from 15. Simpkins. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it, and it's in there.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Here's Wennington. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Oh, smooth. Got that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Here's McMillan. Passes it to Burkowski. Fades. Rebounded by Wennington. Wennington's got his 6th rebound on the night. Up top, Kerr. He's covered by McMillan. Picked him clean. And pushing it up. Here's Seattle. Here's Askew. The shot will not fall, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Now here's Kukoc. Now the pass to Wennington. Here's Bushler, covered by Wingate. 6 to shoot. Outside, Kukoc. From deep three-point range. For the Sonics, Miller comes in for Askew. And it's Snow in for McMillan. Brown is checked in for the Bulls. And here's Seattle. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's Bushler. Lays it up and banks it in. Bushler's got his first basket of the night.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Snow the pass to Perkins. Perkins, big smooth, gets it to drop.
Yeah, Snow, terrific job there. Just kind of setting the pace. Exceptional at breaking down the defense with his passing.
Pass to Simpkins. Here's Wennington. Over Perkins. Rebound by Wingate.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
And it's Miller penetrating. Count that one. And so Brown will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. So far in the 4th quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Pass to Wennington. Up top, Kerr. Passes it to Bushler. Here's Simpkins. Feeds to Brown. Kicks to Kerr. The pass to Wennington. Here's Bushler. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Johnson, he's checked in for Sam Perkins. The Bulls also changing it up. Sally, he's checked in for Wennington. And it's Harper in for Kerr. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Brown outside. Here's Bushler. Pass to Sally. And here is Harper. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Here's Simpkins. And it's Seattle with the rebound. Johnson's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his 2nd personal foul. At the line for your Sonics, Frank Burkowski. At the line for 2.
Two shots.
First one falls for him. Brown, he's checked in for Seattle. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Edwards, he's checked in for Simpkins. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Brown kicks to Harper. And Brown over to help. Back to Brown. just 5 to shoot. To the inside. Here's Harper. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Sonics on offense. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Brown outside. Pass to Snow. Three-pointer on the way. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
The consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Here is Edwards. Seattle able to drain the three. Passes it to Bushler. Brown outside. It's tipped. Edwards, that's good. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Brown feeling it out a bit. For three, Snow. And it's Chicago with the rebound. The clock now can just run out for the Bulls. Brown against Snow. Brown outside. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. So long.